Hello everyone, welcome to Mo CD Culture Show and Tell. And on the second part of this Bob Moles special, we're going to start his early solo career. And of course, he started off with Workbook. Now, when this first came out, there is a 30th anniversary edition of this album I would love to pick up sometime. But I'm glad I got this. I mean, it's his first solo album after leaving Sugar. So it starts off with Sunspots, which is a nice little instrumental ditty that's pretty nice. But then it goes into Wishing Well, Heartbreak a Stranger, and for me, the highlight is See a Little Light. The other songs is good. There's Poison Years, Sinners and Their Repentance, uh, Brasilia crossed with Trenton, Composition for the Young and Old, Lonely Afternoon, Dreaming I Am, Whichever Way the Wind Blows. I think it's a solid album, and it should have gotten more recognition than it deserved. But it's later on where he starts shining. And well, his next album I want to present here, and now mind you, he has a lot of he released a lot of solo albums that I don't have. Like for example, there's Black Sheets of Range, which I don't have. But at least I have the title track on this. It's called Poison Years, and this is a compilation and some live stuff too. On this you have Black Sheets of Rain, and two of my favorite songs right here. It's Too Late and Out of Your Life. Those I was so because those are on albums that I don't have, and just having those songs. When I seen this and I saw those songs on there, I was jumping for joy. I was so happy. But everything else on there is great too. There you got the Stop Your Crying, which is good. The Hanging Tree, Sacrifice, Let There Be Peace, Wishing Well, which I have, of course. See a Little Light for all those people know. Compositions for the Young and Old live. If You're True live. Poison Years live, Brasilia Cross with Trenton live, and Shoot Out the Lights live. So a lot of these tracks I don't have anywhere else. I don't have those albums. But the albums that I do have, you'll see they're still fantastic and pretty easy to get albums. I you can find them in bargain bins here and there if you know where you're looking. So there's that one. And this is the album I really like this album because it's such a hard rocking album. And this it's the Hubcap album, which is it's a self-titled album, but we all call it the Hubcap album. And this has everything from Any More Time Between, which is kind of slow and soft, but then it hits the second song, I Hate Alternative Rock. I don't know. I like alternative rock. I don't know why he has to hate it, but it's such a killer song. Fort Knox, King Solomon, Next Time That You Leave, and my favorite song because I don't know how he's making that sound, but I love the sound in this song. It's called Ego Override, and those lyrics. You gotta listen to those lyrics because they're powerful. I love those lyrics. Then there's Thumbtacks, Hair Stew. Oh, a great one. Deep Karma Canyon. Art Crisis and Roll Over and Die. This is such a solid album, especially Override. Ego Override. All in one word. Yeah, here you go. Take a look at that. You can see all the names there. Yeah, it's a fantastic album. I really love this album. And equally as good as the next album. It's the Last Dog and Pony Show. This has new number one, Moving Trucks, Taking Everything. One of my personal favorites, First Drag of the Day, Classifieds, Who Was Around, Skin Trade, Vapor Rub, Sweet Serene, a really weird song called Mega Manic, and yeah, it's a cool one. Reflecting Pool, and Along the Way. Again, a solid album, good from start to end. I can just put that on and just let the whole thing play and love every minute of it. Yeah, it's really good. So now I'm going to get to another great album from the early years that I love, and that's District Line. This has Stupid Now, Who Needs to Dream, Again and Again, Old Highs, New Lows, Return to Dust. My personal favorite from this is The Silence Between Us. Then there's Shelter Me, Very Temporary, Miniature Parade, and Walls in Time. Equally as strong as the last two I just showed. I really love these early years, and even the rest of them are pretty darn fantastic. So if you don't know Bob Mould, first I would suggest checking out the Sugar stuff first. Go try to get it in order, because check out the Sugar stuff. Check out specifically Beaster. And I forgot to say last video that on Beaster, the first song and the last song are sort of instrumentals, but there is sort of singing in there, but it's not conventional like verses type of singing. It's a little bit like chanting within. I consider them more instrumentals than actual, but you decide what you think of it. Anyway, that's a quick little short episode of the second part here. I just kind of want to plow through it a little quicker, because although as much as I love the stuff here, I still got more to go. There's just still more I want to present to you guys. So I want to get through all these CDs for you, every single one. And as you see, like my Iron Maiden video, I'll get some bands that are more mainstream and more well known. But I like to try to bring up some of the more obscure bands like Sugar and Husker Du and Bob Mould, like all the same category because it's all from Bob Mould. So I like to introduce extra newer bands to you guys that you may not be aware of. And like I've said in previous videos, I really think I got great taste in music, and everybody thinks their taste in music is good, So I that means I'm biased. Anyway, that concludes another episode of Most CD Culture Show and Tell. I wish you a good day, evening, afternoon, wherever you may be. See you on the flip side, and take care, everybody. Be safe.